Top of the morning to you, Western Slope. I'm your meteorologist, Barrett Vinson. Let's go ahead and break it down. Expect pretty much similar conditions we saw yesterday carry over into today. The only difference that we're mainly going to see is this low pressure tracking off of the Pacific coast in California. This is going to be tracking further into the Four Corners region, bringing moisture ahead of it. 4 chances for showers for tomorrow, but besides that, we're going to be seeing similar conditions. We saw drier air move throughout the southern part of the state. That's going to be changing for today with this low pressure, but besides that, it's going to supply us with a similar amount of moisture for today that we saw yesterday with moisture tracking in from the Pacific Northwest, and this is going to lead to cloud coverage in mostly the morning and early afternoon hours. We could clear up a little bit as we get into the later afternoon, but overall how it's looking right now, similar conditions from yesterday. I was talking about that westerly flow, and when we see this westerly flow, we also call that the zonal flow because it's pretty much moving parallel to the United States. So we're going to be seeing those similar conditions. Usually when we see a westerly or a zonal flow, it keeps us in similar conditions. So that's what we're kind of seeing for today. Similar conditions to yesterday with just mostly cloudy skies, temperatures right around where they need to be, around those seasonal averages, and we've been all over the place so far this season, so I'm kind of happy we're seeing a little bit of gradual moisture moving on through. This will hopefully help us get out of those drought conditions as well, but overall, as we take a look ahead, we're going to get a little bit of a dip in temperatures. We're going to tap into a little bit of colder air with a northwesterly flow that's going to move in starting out tomorrow and then into Friday. And then after that, we're going to warm up. Overall, though, we're seeing some clouds in the sky on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam. We're at 36 degrees right now, warming up to those mid-50s, right where we need to be for this time of year, just a few degrees off. So definitely looking forward to this afternoon. We're in the 30s and 20s here on the Western Slope right now as we're waking up, gradually increasing to those mid-50s by this afternoon. Radar's looking pretty clear, mostly just clouds in the sky. We will be keeping out for about a 10% chance of showers for today. Not very much is going to be expected, but plenty of cloud coverage. Temperatures right around those seasonal averages, and with this cloud coverage in the higher elevations, that will lead to some snow potential throughout the central and northern mountains, but besides that, here in the valleys, we're mostly just going to be seeing clouds in the sky, temperatures right where they need to be for this time of year. And with that cloud coverage expected in the higher elevations out to our east, we'll see that snow potential. Hopefully, some of this will accumulate on the mesa as we're not forecasted to get very much snow, maybe just a few inches of accumulation up until Friday. But as we take a look ahead at that Discovery Auto 7-day forecast, we are in the 50s. Right where we need to be for this time of year in the overnight hours and in the afternoon hours. We're going to be increasing in temperature to the 60s by this upcoming work week, and Montrose is slightly cooler in the lower 50s and then in the upper 40s before we warm up as we approach the early work week next